Hey Cancer, welcome to your September 2024 monthly reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I hope you're doing well. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website, and then from there you can purchase a reading. Let's take a look here, though. You did pull the Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the good thing about this Ten of Swords is that it is in the position of the good stuff. So the Ten of Swords can represent things like betrayal, being stuck in a pattern and a situation that has felt like a never-ending story, that finally coming to a close. So, it's good that the Ten of Swords came out here in the position of the good stuff here. Some of you may have Gemini in your chart. If you don't worry about it, but that is a energy that I'm picking up here. You did pull this Aquarius card. It says, I know. And then you also pulled this miracles happen, give the universe your clear intention. And you do have the Ten of Cups here for your overall energy, which is like living in a miracle, right? Things working out in your favor. They're being spiritual and emotional fulfillment. But it also represents too to where we're starting to get our vision back in life, and we're starting to feel the connection and the meaning again to life, in a way that is unique to us, in a way that is, individual for us, that, makes, being in the world fun and enjoyable. So I like that this Ten of Cups is here. Ten of Cups is also a card of family, home, and all that stuff. So there could be big emphasis on that this month here for you, Cancer. But with this Miracles Happens card, give the universe your clear intention. I think you're getting very clear with your intention this month. And the reason why I say that is because of the Ten of Swords that's in the position of something that, or it's in the position of the good stuff. Like the Ten of Swords is when we've had an old intention and that intention just ain't working no more, right? The Ten of Swords is the definition of insanity. It's doing the same thing again and again and again and expecting a different result. I think you're breaking free from that, and now you're coming up with a newer intention. And so whatever the newer intention is for you, and it's about finding the intention with the Ten of Cups that is spiritually fulfilling and meaningful for you, that gives you that intrinsic motivation, because the Ten of Cups is Mars and Pisces, intrinsic motivation that gives you a sense of meaning and direction and a sense of fulfillment and a sense of spiritual fulfillment. And I think if you do that, that's when the miracles can really happen for you this month. You have this adventure card. It says South here, so maybe for some of you there's an adventure happening for you this month. You could be traveling, moving, you could be, I almost see this as adventure, like you starting a new venture here. The South represents adventure, so it's anything that really is like a journey or is like a venture, something new that you're doing that is spontaneous, that is fun, something that you're going to be exploring here this month. You did pull the Stars in the Sky. It says limitless possibility here. Again, you have these very strong cards of, and I feel like, Cancer, I've been getting for you in your readings, like you going through some form of an awakening. I believe it's either you or Gemini. I feel like Gemini and Cancers have this close connection going on in the readings. But the Stars in the Sky card, it says limitless possibility here. I think at this time, Spirit is wanting you to dream, is wanting you to tap into what your ambitions are. You have the Seven of Cups here that's in the challenge, which is a card of desire, like your desires and vision. But the thing about the Seven of Cups, like we can have the desire and the vision all day long, but if we're not doing anything about it, then it's never going to come to fruition, right? So, but first it is about first acknowledging what your desires are, acknowledging what it is that you want to create and the things that will fulfill you. And the Seven of Cups also deals with opening yourself up to newer experiences as well that you're wanting to have, all right, and wanting to create. And so I feel Spirit's really saying here to not limit your possibilities here, that, Stars in the Sky, this card is also a card, I've read about this card before. It does deal with fate and destiny and dharma, karma. I just did a personal reading in regards to, someone who's trying to really understand their dharma. Not that it's related to what I'm saying here, but the Stars in the Sky, it's like the Lovers is like, it's the story here that you're writing, right? And what your story is. But in order to really write that story or fulfill that story, it's like first having to, literally like write it, right? If I'm not making any sense, I know, trust me. I'm just kidding. You pull this Aquarius card. It says, I know. Some of you may have Aquarius in your chart. Aquarius is all about innovation, right? It's about being eclectic. So I see at this time, it's like and also you can say Aquarius is about experimenting as well. I see you experimenting, becoming eclectic, looking and being more innovative, right? When it comes to the solutions or just doing things differently, you wanting to be more innovative here. I'm seeing you develop a deeper sense of connection here to the things that you're doing. We haven't even gotten into your tarot. I'm breaking down your oracle cards, and then we'll get into the tarot. I am connecting it though through what I'm seeing. You have the golden orb card. It says golden orb spider. It says messenger, balance, awareness, design. I really want to say here that the word design, it just really struck me. The first thing that came to my mind was human design. Now, for some of you, if you don't know what your human design is, I would definitely take a look at your human design and just see what type of design profile you are. If you know what your human design is, there could be a message in regards to your human design, maybe some type of transit that's going on for you at this time that's being activated. So I'll definitely check that out. And for the ones you don't know what human design is and you're curious about it, I would explore it. But you did pull this it says messenger and balance. You could be getting a message here from a person or from an external source. But I really feel this message is coming through spiritually, like it's coming from the unconscious into your conscious mind. It's coming through like it's rising up from the depths of your being here. So we'll see what this is. But the golden orb spiders represents the ability to weave your own web in life. So I'm seeing here that Spirit is encouraging you here to weave your own web the way you want to weave it, right? And understand that you have control over your fate and your destiny at this time, because there's big karmic destined fate here in this read with the Lovers, Ten of Cups, the Moon here, Ten of Swords. Some of you may have like a yacht in your chart. You pulled this Gaia card. It says harmony, abundance, wholeness, forgiveness here. Yeah, and Gaia does stand for harmony, right? And abundance, the abundance of the earth, right? Wholeness, love, nourishment, forgiveness. I think, if you've been needing to forgive yourself, I think it's important to forgive yourself here. But I'm also seeing you having the resources at your disposal to be able to match it to certain objectives here that you're wanting to get done this month. Also, whatever. I'm going too much. I'm going too deep into it. I don't know. Cancer's like that shit. So there could be this energy. Like if you need to ground your energy here in the month of September, I think Spirit's like encouraging you to remain grounded. We'll come back to that in a minute. We'll see if that connects more in the read. We have the Ten of Swords here in the position of the good stuff. Again, it's like finally being able to end some type of cycle here that you've been feeling that has been rough, that has been the never-ending story, that has been the definition of insanity. Finally being able to put something to rest here. I like that Ten of Swords. You have the Ten of Cups, like I said, for the overall energy here for you for the month. So there's a lot of abundance and a lot of happiness to be had here for the month of September, and a lot of connection and closeness, I feel, as well when it comes to relationships and family. And, but also that intrinsic motivation happening here for you. Right? You ever had some desire, especially with the Seven of Cups being here in your challenge, or some vision that it's like it brings vibrancy into your life. It's like it just makes everything worthwhile. Like it actually makes everything fun and pleasurable. Like while you're pursuing it, while you're creating it in the world. That's what I'm seeing here in your reading for the overall energy. Like you starting to feel that here. You do have the Eight of Pentacles here in the position of the good stuff here as well. Eight of Pentacles is a card of self-mastery. It's the work that we've always done, but we're getting better at it and we're perfecting it and we're making things, we're improving things, we're making the adjustments, we're starting to master our craft. You could be mastering your craft here, Cancer, this month, or you could be starting to master a new craft, or you could just be starting to make the improvements and the practical adjustments here that you've been wanting to make that ultimately is adding up to long-term success here with this Eight of Pentacles. You do have the Lovers here in your current energy at this time. Now, the Lovers is Gemini, like I said, some of you could have Gemini in your chart. But the Lovers does deal with passion. It does with romance too, right? So if this is in regards to love and a love relationship, whether you're single or in a relationship, Ten of Cups being here, I think things will go well. You could even be meeting a newer person, I'm feeling here this month, Cancer. But I really don't pick up this is some type of newer energetic love coming into your life primarily. It's more so the love that you're starting to feel towards something with the Lovers, right? It could be a hobby, it could be your career, it could be a project. and it feels right for you. It's in alignment with your truth, and it brings you harmony and happiness here. And a lot of you at this time are seeking that out, the lover's energy. Like the archetype is playing out. It's like you're seeking that energy out. It's like you're wanting to experience and create something that is authentically true for you, that makes you that is in alignment with what your goals are, what your purpose is, and what your mission is. I'm seeing you starting to find and build back that sense of connection to yourself here. You have the Seven of Cups in the challenge position. Like I said, the Seven of Cups is the card of desire. It's the power of the imagination, how it creates desire. And it's in the challenge. It's like, I think you have a lot of desires. I think you have a lot of ambition here as well. But for you, I think it's about choosing. And the King of Wands, as the advice is saying, well, which one are you more passionate about? Like, what is the thing that fires you up the most? King of Wands. Like, that's what you're being encouraged to do at this time. And just your advice for the month, the King of Wands is very, it deals with leadership, it deals with self-accountability, it deals with initiation, initiating things, self-accountability. I think at this time you're being encouraged to embody the King of Wands temperament. And it's like the more you're like able to like self-govern yourself, it almost acts as this catalyst of like, it like regenerates your energy here. Like it reaffirms things to you that you are who you say you are. And that's like the lizard. The lizard represents renewal, regeneration, but also metaphorically and symbolically on the card, it's like it's the confirmation that you are who you say you are, and you're doing the things that you said you're going to do, and you're making things happen, which reaffirms your sense of self-belief, confidence. So I feel like the more you do that, the more you'll stay inspired here. You have the High Priestess here in the future position. I like the High Priestess being in the future position. This is the message here that I got, with that golden orb spider card. It says messenger, balance, awareness, right? Because the High Priestess deals with awareness and how things can get brought into our awareness. And that's when we get like the intuitive, that's when our intuition comes in, right? That's when our intuition gets activated. And so with the High Priestess, it's like there's something here that I see you being intuitively led to, and something that you're becoming aware of. And we'll see exactly what that is when we clarify it. But I think that's going to be something that's going to be very important for you for the month. You do have the Seven of Pentacles here in the outcome position. I like that the Seven of Pentacles is in the outcome, not the future or the challenge, because the Seven of Pentacles in the outcome is growth that is happening, something that you're channeling energy into. It's interesting, if you actually take a look at this, Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles here. Now the Seven of Cups deals with the power, the imagination. It deals with desire. It deals with life force energy. It's Venus and Scorpio. It deals with life force energy. And the Seven of Pentacles is Taurus, which deals with the material world, tangibility, material things, material substance. And the Seven of Pentacles is something here that you're growing and cultivating, that you've been desiring to create. It's starting to come together here. You have the Moon card here in the position of something that you're unaware of here. The Moon card, again, is trusting in these inner processes that are going on for you at this time, because there is this energy that I pick up for you, Cancer, and that I believe I have been picking up for you, like this awakening energy, to where there's this spontaneous inner growth happening. The lobster on the Moon card represents inner growth that is coming out from the unconscious, right? It's coming up from the waters, the subconscious. So that there's this inner growth that is occurring here. And you're getting these intuitive nudges. You could even be seeing a lot of synchronicities or just synchronistic things happening here, especially if I pull the Eight of Wands in the spread. Definitely listen to the synchronicities. But I think at this time, it's like there's an inner process of growth going on, and to trust in your process here is what I'm getting. Like something to be aware of is to trust in your process. You can also say trust in your gut instincts as well with the Moon card too. All right, let's clarify your read here. Let's take a look. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain outside. It's raining. I live in Texas, and so we finally got some damn rain. All right, it's been hot as shit. To clarify the Ten of Swords, you have the Two of Wands. I like the Two of Wands. I like a lot of the cards in the tarot. But the Two of Wands is Mars and Aries. It deals with self-determination. The Ten of Swords is finally being able to get stuck and have a good change in direction. Like Two of Wands is like, I'm taking this direction now. It's like he's leaving that wand behind, which is the Ten of Swords. Like he's done with that direction. I'm taking action in a newer direction. And also too, in regards to the good stuff, the Two of Wands is an energy of you feeling more bold. You know, Mars is about to come into your sign, Cancer, here in a couple days when I'm doing this video. Or maybe even tomorrow, September 4th, September 5th. And so whenever you have Mars in your sign, you do have extra strength on your side. And you do feel more courageous and more bold. So that's what I'm seeing here happening for you. Clarify the Ten of Cups. You have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Swords she's able to really comprehend and understand things, right? Very clearly. And so the overall energy is you getting clear about your long-term vision here with the Ten of Cups and what makes you happy, what's going to bring you spiritual and emotional fulfillment and joy, and you working toward creating those miracles here. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles here in the position of also the good stuff. You pull the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady wins the race, but it's also the results that you're going to be getting from the work that you're going to be doing, right, are going to be results and are going to be achievements here that are going to last for a long time. But I see you making progress. Clarify the Lovers here in your current energy. You have the High Priestess. So you have the High Priestess here again in your read. You know, the High Priestess, it's the intuitive wisdom. And when you have the High Priestess and the Lovers, this really is as above, so below. This is fate, destiny, your karma, your dharma. Because the High Priestess is the infinite wealth potential that sits within inside of us. And that any time we can pull back the veil and access it. And when we pull back the veil, we discover so many parts of ourselves with the Lovers that we didn't even know were there, right? And whenever we do that, it's like we do this deeper sense of integration, like integrating what those things are into our being and discovering who we are and what our purpose and what our mission is and what brings us fulfillment, harmony, and joy with the Lovers. So that's what I'm seeing you here discovering. Clarify the Seven of Cups in your challenge. You have the Six of Swords at this time. Yeah, Six of Swords is a change in direction as well, but it's really, first, we can't really have a change in direction until we understand what the direction is in which we're trying to move. And the Seven of Cups is like you have options and choices. You know, you have desires at this time and you're trying to figure out, you know, how, you know, what do I do to move in that direction, right? I think your mind is thinking in innovative ways here as well, to where you are ready here to experiment with new things or to try things. But the one thing is like, it's just trying to figure out like if it's going to work. Clarify the High Priestess in the future. You pull the Eight of Pentacles. Yep. And the Eight of Pentacles, like I said, it's a card of self-mastery. It's also a card of self-development or personal development. And maybe that sounds boring to some of y'all, but shit, I feel like the world needs that right now. So, and it's Virgo season, right? So it is self-development, just development in general. But back to what I was saying. You have the Eight of Pentacles. I'm trying to show you on this camera, but it's a little blurry. But you know, the Eight of Pentacles is above the Eight of Pentacles. So these are connecting. The High Priestess, Eight of Pentacles, some of you are going to be doing a lot of inner work, and you may not even be conscious of this. Like some of you are consciously doing this, but and that's why that Moon card is here. It's like these inner instinctual processes that are going on of growth and awakening and becoming aware and seeing newer lights and seeing newer truths here. I'm seeing you here in the future, like there's this deeper inner work going on, but I see a lot of you in the month of August tap, like because I'm picking up that it's like you're really wanting to explore and tap into your potential more when it comes to, and it could be anything, when it comes to yourself, or when it comes to maybe how you can become a better artist, or have a better career, or make your projects better. So I see you like doing this deep discovery here, and I think through that it's like you're finding certain gems here that's helping you like make progress, or that's helping you improve things here. Some of you may kind of keep your work like private, or maybe you're working on something privately this month. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles here in the outcome. You have the Two of Swords here. Yep. I like the Two of Swords in the outcome. It's not being on the fence, but what it represents is being at peace. Right. So whatever it is that you're working on is coming together. Here, I think you're going to be liking the results here. The Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and then I see you reflecting and contemplating here. You know what to do with these results, what to do with what you've created and what you're growing. It could be with money, resources, career, work, projects, or a project. Clarify the King of Wands as the advice. You have the Six of Pentacles here. You know, the Six of Pentacles is the great philanthropist. It's about, it's keeping, I want to say here, King of Wands, Six of Pentacles, if you need something, don't be afraid to ask. Or let's just say you have a service, like don't be afraid to ask for what it is that you're worth. Right? And it's also about remembering your worth with the Six of Pentacles and the King of Wands, right? To understand that you are worthy of creating the abundance that you want in your life. I was just reading about the Six of Pentacles, and there's a really good description about money with the Six of Pentacles. I can't remember it exactly. I don't want to really butcher it, but it did go something like, I can't remember. I shouldn't even said anything. But the Six of Pentacles, King of Wands is the advice. Remember that you're worthy of what it is that you're desiring at this time, and that it's your divine birthright to have abundance and create abundance. And you know, whenever you work towards something and earn something, it's about circulating it, right? Not being greedy, right? It's like it's currency, right? It's energy, like literally currency energy. It's the circulation of resources, right? Using your resources to create and give back, right? Clarify the Moon card in the position of something you're unaware of here. But last but not least, something, you know, to clarify what you're unaware of. You know, the Moon card, Four of Pentacles. You know, Four of Pentacles deals with rigidness. It's actually it's the most rigid card out of all the cards in the tarot. It's the most rigid card when it comes to change. It doesn't like change. It doesn't like for things to be messed with. But sometimes change has to happen. And so I think here that the universe is saying to not be afraid of change, because the Four of Pentacles also calls forth and asks the question, where does your power lie? And with the High Priestess being here and the Lovers being here, like the power lies within you at this time. And you have these resources. And the Moon and the Four of Pentacles can talk about hidden gifts, hidden talents, hidden skills, or hidden resources that you have at your disposal that maybe nobody knows about. Or this could be you like discovering these things as well. But nonetheless, it's everything is at your disposal at this time to create what you really want. And so the Moon card is saying, you know, don't be afraid of the unknown, right? And to embrace change. So that's what I got for you, Cancer, in your September monthly reading. I appreciate you for watching. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website. And then, of course, from there, you can purchase a read. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification bell as well, so that way you get notified whenever I upload your video. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise, in that Cancer, I'm wishing you the best for the rest of the month, and I'll see you in your next video.